After almost 50 days, we are meeting again. Last we met on the 16th of March when we had the announcement of elections by Honorable Commission. Now, after 50 days, we are here in front of you again with proper details of all preparations which we have made in our field. Both the collectors are here with me, IGP who is our SPM who is also with us.
Again, my side. Now.
Okay.
Yeah, start.
So, as a team, we functioned in the last 50 days. We did our best efforts to provide all the basic amenities at our polling stations. In Goa, we have this time 1725 polling stations.
Little louder, sir, please.
863 in north and 862 in south. Out of these 1725 polling stations, we have 229 model polling stations. In these model polling stations, we have different categories of model polling stations. 14 polling stations, 20 in each district, managed by women polling officials. These are our pink polling stations. Another category is our PWD managed polling station. Total 8 are there. Then eco-friendly, or you can say environmental sensitive, we have 88 polling stations. 18 in our other category. Unique polling stations, this time 3. First time we are coming up with unique polling stations. 2 which are youth managed polling stations. So overall total 229 model polling stations where we are trying to provide all the basic amenities in that manner where a voter can feel the difference in the polling. Rather than these 229, we have 1496 other polling stations where we are also providing all the basic facilities. Drinking water is there, electricity is there, 100%, rent facilities, shared area for sitting there. Now we have provisions of desert coolers also for those people who are coming there to vote. For queue management, we are taking care of heat measures there. We have drinking water facilities as well as refreshment drinks also there. So these are the new measures. Like first time we are trying to provide refreshment drinks like lemon water, other fruit juices to our voters in the time frame of 9 to 4, because this is the time period when the heat wave impact will be there. So basically to take a whole such effect on our voters, we are trying our best to provide them refreshment drinks. However, if any sort of medical emergency is required, our medical teams are there. Basic medical facilities we are providing at all the polling stations. We are providing their medical kits. At some of the model polling stations, we have arranged this time medical camp facility also. So those voters who want to vote with their medical care, they can use the basic facilities at some model polling stations. Another initiative is our clean polling initiative. Tomorrow we are dispatching our polling teams to our model polling stations as well as other polling stations. They will go there, once arrive and set up their all basic arrangements. They will engage in a plantation drive. All polling team officials will plant their trees and pass a message to the local people that polling officials are there for their future generations also. We are supporting there and we are inviting people to cast their vote. The day of poll is 7th, and on 7th at some of the model polling stations we are having this green initiative in which we have selected some stretches around our highways, state highways, national highways in both the districts. These voters who are coming to cast their vote, we will provide them transportation. We will take from our polling station to nearby stage. There also we will provide them plantation facilities, and all these drives will go together T-2, T-1 day. So these are the major arrangements we are doing this time for our voters, and with a hope that this time we will be able to cross the polling percentage of last time and hope for getting more than 80% this time. The other arrangements in the security part, we have 12 companies to arrive along way and 10 already arrived with us. So this post-deployment plan is already ready, shared with them. And we are working for the complete free, fair and transparent elections. So I ask my colleague here who will share some details about the post-deployment plan.
थैंक यू मेयर। बहुत मजबूती के साथ सभी वोटर्स को एश्योर करना चाहते हैं कि ये इलेक्शन फ्री और फेयर और फ्रेंडली मैनर में होगा। पिछले वर्षों के मुकाबले हमने सेक्टर पुलिस ऑफिसर्स की संख्या बढ़ाई है और 6 से 7 सेक्टर पुलिस ऑफिसर्स के ऊपर एक सेक्टर सपोर्टिंग पुलिस ऑफिसर लगाया है, और अबव ऑल जो पहले कभी नहीं था, वो सेक्टर सपोर्टिंग पुलिस ऑफिसर्स के ऊपर जोनल पुलिस ऑफिसर्स लगाए हैं जो एसपी रैंक के हैं। तो हमारी तरफ से हर प्रकार से चाक चौबंद व्यवस्था रहेगी, किसी को कोई तकलीफ नहीं होगी। मैं आपके मार्फत सिर्फ एक ही बात और कहना चाहूंगा कि पोलिंग स्टेशन पर किसी को तकलीफ ना हो। इलेक्शन कमीशन की डायरेक्शन है कि कोई भी इलेक्ट्रॉनिक इक्विपमेंट लेकर के ना आए, जैसे कि सेल फोन। बाकी सब जो सीईओ साहब ने बताया है, हम एक टीम है और हम सब लोग मिलकर के इस इलेक्शन फेस्टिवल को बहुत अच्छी तरह से निभाएंगे।
So, other than these measures, we have all the collectors here. They will also share their details with you. So I ask first Sneha.
As sir has already told everyone that 7th May is the day of polling.
Madam, take a mic.
Take the mic, we can't hear you.
Polling is on 7th of May from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Since it's summer and there are guidelines and directions regarding heat waves, so from our end we have taken all due care so that these effects are not do not hamper voting in any sense. So we have 863 polling stations in North Goa Parliamentary Constituency. All of these are equipped with all AMF facilities, and in addition to AMF, we are providing coolers and refreshment drinks at every polling station. Adequate shade and ventilation facilities are provided. The new initiative that we are doing is the Green Highway Initiative, which is near Varkhand Junction in Pedne. So I appeal to all the voters, after you have casted your vote, you can give your contribution in building a greener future by planting a tree at this place. So do come and contribute your efforts in making this a greener election. I appeal, in addition to all of these, I would like to appeal to all the voters of North Goa Parliamentary Constituency and all the voters of Goa that we are all ready. We have made all the facilities at all the polling stations. All our polling teams are equipped with all the trainings and materials, and we are all ready to welcome you for your voting. So do come and cast your vote on 7th of May 2024. Thank you.
Ma'am, can you repeat the total number of polling stations in North Goa, please?
863, including Priol. So 20 assembly constituencies, 863 polling stations in total, out of which we have 20 pink polling booths, 1 in each AC, 40 green polling booths, 2 in each AC, 43 model polling stations, 2 unique polling stations, and 1 youth polling station. polling station is a new idea which the polling station which has a unique feature. So we have two polling stations in North. One is the old GMC building in Raibandar, since it's a very old heritage building which reflects the history of Goa. So that building is selected as a unique polling station. Second is the polling station in the island in Kumbarzua, where only one part number 1, where 2 ferries you have to take and go to that polling station, and that polling station caters to less than 150 voters. So that is why it is a unique polling station this time.
Good evening, everyone. In addition to what CEO sir has told, total we have 862 polling stations in South Goa, and the total manpower deployment for polling personnel alone is 5,160, and 1,449 police are being deployed in all these polling stations. In addition to that, we have around 110 model polling stations, out of which 40 are green, 20 are human managed polling station, 45 are model polling station, 1 is a unique polling station, 1 is youth managed, and PWD are 3. In addition to this, we are conducting medical camps in 4 polling stations. Further, in addition to that, we are planning for a highway plantation drive. This will happen one in Varka Naveling Junction and other one in the Cancona highways in NH66. Further, we have also procured plans from Forest Department. So 5 trees will be planted in all the polling stations of South Goa and also in North Goa. Further, in order to tackle the e-way provision, as sir has already addressed, we are providing cold beverages, and also we are putting air coolers in all the polling stations in South Goa. And in addition to that, after the polling is over, Damodar College is the strong room for the South Goa. So all the missions will be shifted to Damodar College. So now my sincere appeal to all of you is to come out and vote in large numbers and help us make this election a very successful process. Thank you.
Have you estimated how much time after polling ends will it take to bring all the machines to Damodar College? So the entire, have you all estimated what is going to be the time? Because that is a very crucial exercise, right?
See, we are expecting the machines to come to the strong room at past 9:30 after all the process is over.
Yeah, so by midnight everything should be inside.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in North Goa, where EVMs will be kept?
In Cyclone Shelter in Altino.
Altino.
That is next to the Polytechnic.
Yes.
Polytechnic.
So, as you said, there is a hot wave. Is the ambulance and the medical team is arranged for one area once or something like that?
So for medical facilities, at every distribution center there will be a medical team. All polling teams will be provided with a medical kit which will have the basic medicines and also ORS packets. In addition to that, all PHCs and CHCs are active and all medical forces will be deployed at PHCs, CHCs and sub-centers. Ambulances will be stationed nearby and all BLOs will be shared contact number and addresses of the nearest medical facility and the doctors that are there on duty. In addition to that, we will also have our sector officers going around for 7 to 8 booths. So if any medical emergency comes, they'll handle it with care. So all medical necessary arrangements are made on field.
Yeah, earlier there were some announcement in some pouches that boycott of elections. Verma, Dhargal, what happened to that? Have you studied on that?
Just to come to these points, see, maybe because of the local issues, we got this type of information. We try our best to sort out the problems, and we are hopeful that we will not get this type of boycotts by local people, because this is a Matdata function. Basically, it's like a mahotsav. Why we are trying our best to provide all these facilities to local people, because we have to select one team for our nation, and that is the main aim here. And in advance, we have informed both the district teams that whatever issues are pending in the field, whether these are able to sort out, then they sort it out. Otherwise, other such issues are still there, then we confirm with the local voters. And after elections also, they will tackle them by the local authorities. With all this information, I want to inform you another one initiative by our Honorable Election Commission of India This is from the phase third, because Goa is in phase third, and today we are E-2, and today we are about to get 18 international electors, visitors, who are coming from different nations. Like in Goa, we are having 2 guests from Bhutan, 2 guests from Mongolia, and 17 media personnel, 15 from Bhutan and 2 from Israel. They are coming to witness the process, to check what is the level of preparation, to witness about how we are conducting our elections. So they are about to reach by today night only. Tomorrow we have scheduled their program. They will be in the field. Day after also they will go into the polling stations of both the districts. So we have scheduled a proper program for them. They are our guests here, and definitely we have to prove our preparation in that manner that they will get a good picture from our side. So hereby all our preparations regarding maintenance of our polling station, e-roll preparation, now we have total 11,79,344 voters. So we are hopeful of participation by all the people. So you all, we are again requesting all voters to come and cast their vote. At polling station, our both the district team are fully prepared, fully trained, and they are there to help them in every measure. Whether it is like to take a heat measure, to check their basic abilities, or check any sort of issues which they will face there. Our teams are there, facilitation centers are going to set up, help desk are there, BLOs will be there. So they need not to worry, they come with full trust and faith in our mission.
So how many violation of model code of conduct complaint you have received and action taken on it?
We have received many complaints, but all the complaints have been sorted out. Public grievance mechanism system through like 1950s control center, NGSP, then CVSIL A, then Tapal, which we are getting directly, then complaints which we receive from PCI. We have taken note of all those complaints on time, and all complaints have been sorted out. So
We want in numbers. How many?
Okay. In the morning, I think we have only 3 complaints pending, and these are also in the field. We are getting reports on them, and once we get the reports, we will definitely sort out this.
So in total, how many did you all get?
I will provide you.
By any chance, these international guests are meeting press?
Local place, I think we have to check whether there is any access for that. But because their program schedule is already fixed, so if we get the permission on that part, we will definitely.
Is that an initiative of the ECI?
Yeah.
International, yes? Or is it some international body that?
No, this is an initiative by the
ECI.
commission.
कुछ आरोप भी लग रहे थे गोवा स्मॉल स्टेट है जो नंबर्स परसेंटेज के हिसाब से आफ्टर दी पोलिंग फेज 1 और फेज 2 के फेज 1 को 11 दिन लगे टू डिस्प्ले नंबर, फेज 2 के लिए बहुत दिन लगे। गोवा में स्टेट में कुछ जल्दी मिल सकता है कुछ दी नंबर्स एंड परसेंटेज ऑफ दी वोटर?
नहीं, ऐसा कोई हमारे ध्यान में नहीं है। जो भी है बिल्कुल हम लोग टाइमली एक्शन ले रहे हैं, और अपनी तरफ से हमारा जो काम है वो बिल्कुल टाइमली होगा। जो आप कह रहे हो पेपर की न्यूज़ है, बिकॉज वो सब लेवल कमीशन के लेवल का है, ये क्वेश्चन बनी है। Total complaints we received 31,
39?
31, and all have been sorted out. Only 3 complaints are pending, right?
These complaints are basically from the political parties or from general public as well?
From all.
From all.
We are receiving complaints from all through email, from general public also. also many such complaints which we receive from general public are not at all concerned directly with elections. So here, due to model code of conduct, whatever complaints we are receiving, we either take a decision immediately, forward it to the concerned department for necessary action at their end.
Any action?
Any sensitive polling stations for the safety and security reasons?
We do not have any sensitive questions. The polling stations we have, but because the parameter is, there are 7 parameters. Out of those 7 parameters, on the basis which we have these critical polling stations are not for this security reasons.
So there are issues of IRB staff which are gone outside Goa.
Yeah.
For them, any solution has taken up for
We have already informed Honorable Commission through our letter, and what the answer we have received that we have provided to the people also. Require the copy, it is clearly mentioned that at facilitation center we have to provide them the voting facilities.
Trees will be planted where exactly? On near the polling booths or on the highways? Can you just
Tree plantation.
say something on that?
Okay, we can answer this.
Tree plantation will be done on 2 days. On P-1 day when the polling parties will reach every polling station, they will plant 5 plants at the polling station location. So if some places there is no space to plant a tree, they will be giving potted plants. But where there is space, 5 plants will be planted by the polling team on P-1 day, that is tomorrow on 6th, once they reach the polling station. Our second drive is on the Green Highway. So near Markhand Junction in Pedne, a stretch has been identified. So all the voters in the nearby polling stations and also any other voter who wants to go and plant a tree, after they have casted their vote, can go there, plant a tree. They will be given commemorative badges, certificate, and also photos will be displayed everywhere. So these are the initiatives. Similarly, it's happening in South Goa. Details I will share.
One is we are planting 5 trees in all the polling stations. So if there is a place there, we'll try to plant it there or in the nearby vicinity. Then the second thing is a highway plantation. That is totally different. That will be in 2 locations that I have already shared, in Marka Junction and one in Kampana bypass.
And who is going to water them afterwards?
We have tied up with forest department. Like for example, if we are planting in schools, we are talking to the school principals. So we are asking them to take care of it. If it is in a highway or something, we are asking forest department to take care of it for whatever period is necessary.
Yeah, any action on any officer has been taken regarding in this election time?
I remember that one case in which impersonation was done. So in that matter, 2 officials were suspended and 2 police personnel were also suspended. And further necessary disciplinary proceedings have been initiated against them.
सर व्हीलचेयर्स भी आपने लिए है उसके बारे में थोड़ा
देखिए 656 व्हीलचेयर वी हैव ऑलरेडी. अभी हमारे पास में कल 1061 व्हीलचेयर्स हमारी आ गई, तो आई थिंक टोटल हमारे पास 1725 व्हीलचेयर्स अब हो गई है. Every polling booth we are managing with 1 wheelchair.
So after that, is there any plan to get it to the hospitals of Goa or something?
Yeah, basically after poll we have already circulated a plan that how many wheelchairs we are going to share with which department, like medical department, health department, securities department, where we will use these wheelchairs after poll.
Brief us something about the postal voting also. How?
Yeah.
For senior citizen, there was separate postal voting things. And
डेटा तो डिसेमिनेट नहीं
what is the
किया
data?
किसके बारे में?
वो जो एब्सेंटी वोटर्स का टर्नआउट और सब कुछ
Absentee voters का देखिए
today it ends, right?
it is going to be end.
Yeah,
So
but-
once it will finish, then we will provide you the complete data. देखिए जिन्होंने ऑप्ट किया है हाउस टू
Yeah.
हाउस पोलिंग के लिए उनको ये फैसिलिटीज अवेलेबल कराई गई है होम वोटिंग.
Above 85, no?
85 प्लस एंड PWD's वोटर्स जो 50% डिसेबल हैं उनके द्वारा जो ऑप्ट किए जाने के बाद में उनको ये फैसिलिटीज होम वोटिंग की कराई गई है. दोनों डिस्ट्रिक्ट में टीम्स बना करके उन तक गई है. वो डाटा एक बार आज जब फिनिश हो जाता है आपके पास में वो भी
Mr. Verma, one more question related to these absentee voters only. Those who have opted for that option, but for some reason couldn't vote when the facility was provided, will they be allowed to vote at the polling booth?
Definitely. There are two things. Those persons who opted for home voting, and if they are not able to vote,
When the facility was provided.
No, not at polling station then. But those persons who miss to opt for home voting, if they want to vote at polling station, definitely.
Mera question of is for the people who had formally opted for that option, but on the day when they were given the facility, they were unwell, especially the senior citizens I'm talking about, above 85. On that particular day, they were unwell. They couldn't vote. So can they be given the facility to vote on the voting day?
As per guidelines, if they opt for home voting and the team is visiting to them, and they are not voting.
No. Supposing she's a 90-year-old lady is sick, on the day your visiting team goes to her house. She's sick and she has been taken to the hospital. So why shouldn't they be given the option to vote on polling day?
This is not as per the guidelines.
Repeat attempt करते हैं ना?
Two attempts होते हैं, 2 attempts के बाद में अगर वो नहीं होते तो वो मिस होता है। देखिए, whatever we can do, we are trying our best, like basic facilities which we can provide at the polling stations, to tackle the heat users. Each polling station we are providing. Okay. State initiatives, we have a number of activities like cyclothem, walkathon. Even today also run for boat we have organized at our Verma beach. Flash mobs we have organized, skate competition, then reel competition. Our social media team is also active on various social media platforms. So we tried our best to reach each and every voter. So you are also one source, and very important source, because you directly pass the message to all the voters. So please try to pass the message that every voter should avail all the facilities which we are trying to provide at our polling station. And these polling stations, one of the best polling stations I have seen till now. Everywhere they have provisions of shade, and we are lucky enough that by nature also we have huge banyan trees and other trees which are very old and standing in our buildings. Under them people will feel relaxed. Still we are providing 2 diesel coolers at each polling station to provide relief to people who will be in queue there. And with all drinking water facilities, refreshment drinks, sitting facilities, and I think for PWD voters, we are providing transportation also. So whatever possible in our limits, we are trying our best. Now it is in the hand of our voters what they feel from themselves. Still we are ready to welcome any suggestion from them. If they are coming at the polling station and they feel that okay, they suggest something from our team to do, definitely we will welcome such suggestions. So help desk is there, they can register.
Last time what was the percentage? Last time?
It was around 75%. Our expectation is always 100%, but we are expecting 80% plus. And as you mentioned in phase 1 and phase 2, so definitely we have a tough task. But we are hopeful that all Goan citizens and who are voters here, 11,79,000, definitely they are more aware about their voting rights. So with your all support, we can say my vote, my power is my duty also. So please pass a message to all the voters. They should come to cast their vote day after, because voting is our right and no voter should be left behind. Thank you.
So sir, one last question. This is a problem that crops up at every election. What are the ID cards that will be accepted by the polling officer in the booths, other than EPIC?
Other than EPIC, we have already circulated 12 ID cards. See, we have a complete list of all these 12 ID cards which are going to be accepted at our voting booths.
Last time bank passbook was not accepted in some booth. Some photo issue was there or something with photo.
Yeah, because a lot of bank passbooks don't have photographs on the passbooks. A lot of banks.
But in Goa, normally everybody
Driving
has.
license is allowed.
We don't have cars and our epic cars are with all new security features. I think we are in there. For their help. Thank you.
If any voter casts a vote for symbol A, then the secret referendum shows the symbol B and vote in the process for the voter wants to challenge.
I don't think there are such type of cases because sector officer is there, presiding officer will go as per the guideline. Sector officer is there, then noting any such type of problem, they will report immediately and they will take necessary action. However, from my side, I can say that election commission observers are also there. So they will check each and everything because their engineers are here from last 7 days. So they are working with us. So we are ensuring from their side that this type of problems will not come.